and it's time for a First Impression Friday. Today I have an extremely, very requested, exciting box. Today we are going to be taking a look at a ton of new Jeffree Star cosmetics. You guys have been asking me so much to review the Beauty Killer palette, so we are going to do some swatches of this today, and I also have all 4 shades of the brand new, highly coveted, super amazing Skin Frost, so we're gonna be looking at those as well. And then I have 5 new shades of the Velour liquid lipstick. It has been a hot minute since I have done any reviews or swatches of these. I did the original 3 shades he came out with, I think a year or 2 ago, and these are all the new colors. Yes, that is 5. I can count. I did 90% of my makeup with this box of lovely goodies today. All of my eyeshadows were done with this Beauty Killer palette, and I'm wearing 2 of the Skin Frost shades on my cheeks, and I am wearing Mannequin on my lips, and let me just tell y'all, I am so obsessed with this lip shade, and it smells like root beer, but we'll get into that later. I was kind of torn if I was going to do a tutorial with this palette or a first impression, but it seems like most of you guys were asking me to do some swatches. However, by the time I was done with my eyes today, I was wishing so much that I had filmed a tutorial for this look. So if you guys would like to see how I accomplished this, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, and I will pop back on here and recreate this, and I will do a tutorial for you guys. I already unboxed everything today because I am a heathen, and I was so excited, and I already unwrapped it all on Snapchat. I could not wait to take it out of the box and to use it. This is what the front of the palette looks like. Jeffree Star Beauty Killer, and it is an amazing, you know what's so crazy is I'm not like such a pink person now, but all throughout high school, my room was this exact shade of pink. You guys would not believe it. My room was this shade of pink, and I had like a little border paper at the top of my bedroom, and it was Hello Kitty. I totally wish I could find some pictures to show you guys, because just no one would believe that, right? I love everything about it. Of course, the size and the mirror, anything that you get from Jeffree, you just automatically know is going to be bomb. It's gonna be high quality. It's gonna be highly pigmented. It's gonna be totally amazing. This palette retails for $45. You get 10 different eyeshadow shades. I am wearing 4 on my eyes today. Look at the pan size of these eyeshadows. It's amazing. Every product, I feel like you're getting so much for your money. Even though I am more of a person that tends to stick with, not the vivid, super bright colors, I can see myself getting a lot of wear out of this palette. There are really only like 2 colors that I can't see myself personally wearing all the time. I am obsessed with these top 2 shades right here. This one is Courtney, and I think it is my absolute favorite in the whole palette. It is the softest buttery matte. I use this as an all-over base today, and also just in my crease, and it's just a nice warm, like peachy kind of light caramel brown. It's like a caramel macchiato. What are we gonna describe this? You'll see in the swatch in just a minute. And then I also love this gold shade as well. I have it all over my eyelids, and the thing that I love the best about this is that I feel like I'm getting that very shiny, magical, glittery look without actually using glitter on my eyelids. I don't know if that bothers anybody else, but like, just to put actual glitter on my eyelids just horrifies me that I'm gonna get glitter in my eyeballs. Let's go ahead and go through color by color and do some swatches. The first shade that definitely, it's like if you took Jeffree Star and crushed him up and turned him into an eyeshadow, that is what star power looks like to me. It honestly reminds me of Jeffree's hair. It's just a bright, like in your face, like bam, like hot pink color. I don't think ever in my life have I seen a more pigmented hot pink eyeshadow. If pink is your thing, you need this in your life. The next shade is Expensive, and this is a very shimmery teal color, and it's absolutely gorgeous. I feel like if my eyes were any other color other than like weird dune bright blue, I would be all about this color. I may be brave enough to try and use it one day because it is gorgeous. What else can I say? Jumping back up to the top row, again, we get Princess, which is literally so soft. It just melts like butter. And it is a little bit of a cross. Like, I see it as a little bit of a like baby princess pink mixed with a little bit of lavender. I think it's truly more of a baby pink shade. It still looks a little bit lavender in my head. I feel like the fairies from Sleeping Beauty. I'm like, make it pink. No, blue. No, pink. No, lavender. You guys comment down below and let me know if you think it's more of a pink or more of a lavender. Either way, it's gorgeous. Next shadow is Confession, which is a rusty kind of red color, and it's also metallic. I think if you definitely used a primer with this, that this would just be so rich and shimmery. It's gorgeous. Up next, we have Violence, which makes me think of Clockwork Orange just a little bit. This is a purple, unique, once again, sort of like a pinky purple, very metallic, very gorgeous. I would love to do a look with this like all over my lid. The shade under that is what I use today to deepen my crease. It is the shade of Vanity, and it is a very dark eggplanty purple color. It almost looks like a little bit of like, it's not black, but it's just so dark, so pigmented, so eggplanty. You know, sometimes you're in the store, you see an eggplant, you're like, oh, is this a black eggplant? No, it's still purple, looks really dark. You know? On the top row, again, jumping back up very confusingly today, we have Rich Lady Dog. I don't like to curse on my channel, you guys know that. This is definitely one of my top 2 shades out of this palette for reasons that I explained in the beginning of this video. It is just such an amazing, like foiled gold, highly metallic, almost glittery, pure gold. Like if you just take 24 karat gold, grind it up and throw it all over your eyeballs, that is what this eyeshadow looks like. Right below that, we have China White, which is definitely one of the most pigmented, super light shades that I have ever seen. This would be marvelous as an all-over base to make other colors that you lay on top of it. Very pigmented, very bright. I used a little bit of this on my lid today, but then I covered it up with that gold shade, so it's kind of silly to say that I'm wearing it because you can't see it anymore. But it's there, and once again, all the mattes in this palette are just so incredibly velvety, so soft. Up next is probably my favorite shade in the palette, which is Courtney. I'm kind of wondering if this is named after Courtney Love. Anybody else think about that? Once again, this is that very warm, beautiful peach tone. You guys know I love peaches and I love peach tone products, and I just think that this is such a versatile color. You can definitely warm it up by applying it a little bit more heavy-handedly and kind of getting more of a grungy, smoky look, kind of like I think how my eyes look today, or you can definitely blend it way out, soften it up, and do a very natural look with it. And then the last shade in the palette is Black Rainbow, and I cannot wait to use this. It is a very smoky, highly pigmented black, but it's called Rainbow because it has shimmery sparkles in it that are rainbow. I almost said rainbow emitting. I don't think that's a real thing, but the shimmers are all sorts of different rainbow colors. Love it all. So thrilled to have this in my collection. I can definitely see several of these shades becoming a life staple. If you can get your hands on this, and I know how hard it is because all of his stuff literally sells out like within 20 minutes, but if you can get this, it is so worth it. Up next, we have the 4 different Skin Frost shades. I am wearing 2 of them on my cheeks today, and just look at that glow. I almost feel like if I didn't have, nope, that definitely makes it, oh, there we go. Woo! I definitely feel like if you are in person, You can really, really see that glow. I feel like sometimes I almost said studio lighting, but we do not have studio lighting in here. Okay, we have 2 craft lamps and 2 shoe boxes, which is what you're sitting on right now. 2 shoe boxes. That's your chair. I hope you're comfy. Anyway, I feel like definitely being under these like lights, you know, it kind of distorts what you're seeing. Anyway, for skin frosts, we have them all today. They are all magical. I have swatched them all. And first of all, can we just look at the size of this? Seriously, it's like, I feel like it's the size of my face. It's like the size of my entire hand. Also, I forgot to mention, just in case you guys don't know, all of Jeffree's products are vegan and cruelty-free. On the website, they are $29 a piece. So the 2 shades that I'm wearing today, I actually took this suggestion from Jeffree's Instagram today. I combined King Tut, which is this beautiful bronzy glow, with Peach Goddess, which is this very nice, warm, rosy glow. So I mixed these together today, and that is what I have on. I think definitely my favorite one just to look at and daydream about is Mint Condition, which is the first green highlight I have ever seen in my life. And I was joking today on Snapchat that it is a highlight for the alligators. And then the last one is Ice Cold, which is just a true whitish, sort of silvery, like highlight, like in your face highlight. All right, now we are down to the super magical velour liquid lipsticks, and the one that I would like to address first is the one on my mouth today, which is Mannequin, and I definitely can see myself like just becoming absolutely obsessed with this shade this summer. It's just got something that's so right about it. I don't know what it is. It just looks really good on my complexion today. I'm just gonna give myself a compliment like a total weirdo, but I am really loving the look of it today. I think it just communicates really beautifully with the Courtney shade from the Beauty Killer palette. I think that those look really, really good together. The other color that I got that I was very tempted to use today, and then I just decided to go with Mannequin instead last minute, is Scorpio. And I'm gonna go ahead and just swatch these on the back of my hand. This is such a beautiful muted plum color is what I would call this. We will wait and look at it again when it mattes down, but it is almost like a gray plum, I guess, is a great way of putting it. It's so unique, so different. I cannot think of another color on the market that is anything like this. Total props to Jeffree for being so creative and coming up with colors like this that I don't feel like we really have ever seen before. Up next is another one that I was so excited to get, which is Rich Blood. I'm gonna go ahead and do a swatch right next to Scorpio. There it is right there. Look at my little monkey paw. This color, as you can see in the tube, has a very interesting, almost metallic sheen to it. Are you guys seeing that? I feel like it definitely has some light reflecting shimmery quality to it, but when you apply it, it just feels so smooth. It doesn't feel like grainy or like it has glitter or anything to it. I swatched it earlier and I feel like it does look a little bit different when it does matte down, so we will report back on that in just a minute. Up next we have Gemini, which is another absolutely beautiful color. I have been seeing this one everywhere on social media. I think Manny has been wearing this one a ton, and it is just such a beautiful mauve-y sort of peachy rose color. I'm just kind of throwing all the colors out there. So bad at describing things today. You can see the color that it is. It's just so gorgeous. I mean, I can definitely see myself using this a ton. You know, it's not really like a nude. It's not really like, it's almost kind of like a terracotta color. Maybe that is a good way to describe it. See, already I feel like you can see Rich Blood, the more it mattes down, it sort of has a nice like purpley shimmer to it. I hope you guys can see that. And then the last shade that we have is Rose Madder, which I feel like is a Stephen King thing. This is just this a beautiful dusty rose color. I love colors like this. It's a great way to wear pink, like if you don't want to wear like a bright pink. I definitely can see this being absolutely beautiful for the summer. I love it. I really love all the shades of velour lippies. I've never gotten one from his collection that I didn't love. All the velour lippies have now matted down, and I feel like in this lighting, and especially, you know, if you're wearing it on your lips and your lips are kind of like rubbing together, the more that it rubs, the more of that shimmery kind of look is exposed and you get more of that metallic look to it. It's just very different. It's very gorgeous. I love it. And just look at all of these shades. I feel like they all look so beautiful together, right? So beautiful. That is it. That is my big box of treasures that I got to share with you guys today. Just a huge thank you so much to Jeffree for sending me all of these gorgeous products. And if you guys have not seen yet, he recently did a tutorial this week with my Swamp Queen palettes, and I am literally living for the look that he created. It was so gorgeous and so breathtaking. And so I am going to link you guys to that video of his down below as well. If you've not seen it yet, you have got to check it out. And if you need extra inspiration and you're gonna be picking up my palette, then you definitely wanna go look and see what he has created. I feel like I have just learned so much about makeup from watching his videos. I feel like every single time I watch one of his makeup tutorials, I learn a little bit something new. Once again, if you guys wanna see this tutorial, don't forget, leave me a thumbs up down below so I will know to film it, and hopefully I can get it up for you guys next week if y'all would like to see that. Thank you guys so much for being here today, for hanging out, and for watching. If you're not already and you'd like to be, hit that button down below, subscribe, become a member of the Swamp family, and give an alligator its wings. Also, if you want, you can follow me on Twitter, Tumblr, or Instagram at Graveyard Girl, same way it's spelled here. I love you guys so much, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye!